South Africa's ambassador to France, Nathi Mthethwa, has died in Paris. The former Minister of Police was reported missing after his security could not find him. He was apparently last seen yesterday afternoon. It's alleged that he fell from the 22nd floor of a hotel, though local authorities have not yet confirmed the exact circumstances surrounding his death. The details of what happened aren't known yet. We will bring them to you as soon as they are revealed and we get more on that.
Is Nathi Mthethwa's death a coincidence or just a cover-up? And y'all may have just come across this news update, and I can't help but think, you know what? This isn't as it seems. I mean, there's no way that the Matlanga Commission is going to hit its height right now, and all of a sudden a former police, is it a police minister or a national police minister? I don't know. But a person of that caliber coincidentally dies, just as the Matlanga Commission hits its height. I can't help but wonder if this is just another coincidence. Because there's no way, brother. So what happened was, Nathi Emmanuel Nathi Mthethwa, the South Africa ambassador to France and former national minister, was found dead outside the Hyatt Regency in Paris. I'm sorry. I couldn't. I'm bad with names, okay? It said that he booked a room on the 22nd floor. Booked a room on the 22nd floor. A secured window of that room was forced open, and investigations traced his phone to the Bois de Boulogne before the body was found. The French judicial system, or the French judicial police, is probing this matter, but it is reported to being treated as a suspected suicide. The inquiry is ongoing. Now, I don't know. I don't know what y'all think about this. I don't know how y'all see it. Okay? But I don't think this is a mistake. Hey, Mamela, his wife reported him missing after receiving a worrying message from him the evening before his body was found. This doesn't make if this is all staged, then I can see how it was done, okay? I can see how they did their best. They tried their best to make sure that the public or South Africa looks at it as, he was going through something serious, that he was depressed or something like that. For those who know who he was, Mthethwa was a 58-year-old long-time ANC politician and former police minister. Later, he was the arts and culture minister, sports arts and culture minister, I would imagine, who became ambassador to France in the late 2023-2024. Now, everybody, including me, everybody is linking his death to the Matlanga Commission, and rightfully so. I mean, his name was mentioned at some point, wasn't it? He was recently implicated or referenced during the evidence of the Matlanga Commission. So he was mentioned, so it means it does link him directly or indirectly in relation to alleged political interference and connections between politicians and criminal networks. Right, as a former Minister of Police, the year 2009 to 2014, I think, this placed him in the period and in the institutional context that the Commission is investigating. Allegations of interference and influence over criminal investigations, etc., etc. You know, I've always said something, just to make fun of the people in Hollywood. You know how some people, we're humans at the end of the day, regardless of if it's all your soul or what, all these stories, all this, I'm talking about. But I like it when they start fighting each other, you know what I'm saying? I've always, and when you noticed how, for example, Drake be beefing with Kendrick and stuff like that, I looked at that and referenced it and thought about it as I love it when demons start fighting each other, because it's literally what it is, bro. This is literally what's happening here, bro. The elites are now killing each other. For what reason? We don't know. You know what? Let me get into my theories right now, bro. Let me get into it. Let me say what I'm saying, because I feel like if you know who I am, then you understand that no, man, this isn't the end of it. I want to go deeper. These are just hypotheticals. I repeat, these are just hypotheticals. You know what I'm saying? Don't take them too serious, bro. But this is literally what I'm just. Let's consider them. It's not truth. It's not being verified yet. Why am I even trying to debate this, bro? This is me saying what I want to say. It's either Mthethwa was about to give his own evidence, already has some damaging evidence, and was just silenced to prevent testimony. I mean, if you think about the timing of death, right in the height of the Matlanga Commission coverage, and the forced window to which he jumped out of, falling to his death. Okay, nobody said jumped out of, but he fell to his death and the window was forced open. So yes, he jumped out of a window. That's a possible conclusion, right? I mean, yeah, y'all could look at it and think, yeah, okay, yes, maybe. But there is no evidence of a scheduled testimony. So maybe he killed himself because he was depressed? I don't know. Could this have been a staged suicide or homicide disguised as a suicide? I mean, think about the forced window. Listen, bro, if I was high profile and I was gonna kill myself, not that I'm promoting anything here, but I was gonna get some drugs. You know what I'm saying? Something less painful. I don't know. Even if I was gonna jump out of a window, bro, it wouldn't be difficult for me to open a window. Why would I wanna force a window open? Something is not adding up here. The French judicial police haven't issued findings on the access to the room, CCTV, fingerprints, etc., etc. So yeah, doesn't make sense on my side. But I mean, again, why would he book into a hotel without his phone? Isn't this a digital age? Like, don't people be tapping in France or something like that? And again, for a high-profile person, an ambassador, 4-star hotel. I wouldn't go to a 4-star hotel as an ambassador. I'm sorry, bro. I'm big. I'm too big. You know what I'm saying? I want us to think about the message the wife received. You know, there was a message she received the night before he died. I just want to know, what did it say? Because I feel like this could sort of lead us to a possible, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could lead us in the right path. You know what I'm saying? Was it a threat, coercion? Was it blackmail? We don't know, bro. We don't know. But again, my final theory, this is a conclusion. This one is very common. It's very common, and don't laugh at me, don't laugh at me. Don't think I'm stupid, bro. It's very final. It's either someone was jealous of his life and cursed him so that the window would miraculously open forcefully, and so that he would somehow jump out of it and to fall to his death. You know, Pella, the South African goggles are, your grannies are powerful, y'all. Okay, maybe not the last one, but like, is this coincidence or is it just a cover-up? Is this a coincidence or just cover-up? I feel like it's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. Something is happening. There's something someone's hiding from us. You know, not everything is as it seems. And I feel like this was done intentionally. I guess it's safe to say that we're gonna wait and see. But like, again, at the end of the day, I said what I said.